Oh man, am I excited. Today they've dropped a Masters of the Universe trailer and I thought it would be fun to watch it live with you guys in here. I haven't seen it yet, so I'm very excited about it. Yesterday they released a teaser trailer for this trailer and that was quite fun. It hit all the nostalgic buttons. It was kind of like a zoom in onto a TV set and it was showing what kids in the 80s would have been eating for the breakfast, like a really colourful cereal, whilst we were watching He-Man on TV, and then we got a couple of shots of the movie, like a couple of quick clips. And yeah, I was buzzing just off that 30 seconds, so I cannot wait to watch this trailer right now. So let's just get into it.
All that stuff that only exists in legends and bedtime stories.
Castle
Talking
Grayskull.
tigers,
It's
spaceships,
awesome.
and magic swords that can make a man.
I just hope that this
mighty
movie
as
is
a
set
god.
mostly on Eternia.
Where I come from, that stuff is real.
Okay, so that didn't look like Eternia.
Why did you send me away?
I wanted you to be safe. So I sent you to a place I knew that they'd never find you. There's
Okay, so it... Oh, that's gonna
This
upset
obsession
you.
with nerd stuff and sword things. It's not a good look for human resources.
So he's been sent to Earth, like for his safety, and somehow the sword
I know it
is in
sounds
the
crazy.
real world.
But that sword is gonna show me the way home.
Sir, you can't do that.
Don't worry.
I'm sure that statue is an
Sword's
early
mine.
version, like an early concept art of He-Man. I think I've got the figure somewhere.
Hang on, it's about to get weird.
Oh, Teela, Cringer, Men at Arms. I don't know who the guy is on the arm, on the end. I'm not quite sure.
What am I supposed to do?
Oh no, that looks good.
You protect
That
them.
fist. Beastman. Evil Lyn. There he is. Battle Cat. Go on, say it. It's just like the cartoon. This is exactly what we wanted in the 80s. I mean... Oh man. This is going to be awesome. This is going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to this so much. Okay, so I think I'm going to have to watch that trailer a few times over, but from what I could gather, he was sent away when he was young to Earth, and the sword is somehow on Earth as well, and he's finally found it, and that makes it possible for him to go back to Eternia, maybe. But yeah, it looks absolutely amazing. I cannot wait for this film. It looks exactly like the cartoon in the 80s. They've took the cartoon and they've put it into live action. I'm so excited for this. This is what we wanted in the 80s when we got the Dolph Lundgren version, which, by the way, I love the Dolph Lundgren version. No matter how bad it is, I love it, and I can't help but love it. But this one looks like it's just going to be 100% true, you know, in ways to the actual cartoon. And I love the way he was swinging his sword around and hitting the villains. It wasn't overly violent, I noticed. There was no like blood or anything like that. He was kind of hitting them and they were flying away. Yeah, I think this is going to be child friendly, but also for guys like me, like people my age, gonna get a kick out of this. Just seeing all those familiar characters come back as well. The statue that he pulled the sword out of, or he was trying to pull the sword out of, a bit like Sword in the Stone, I imagine. I am sure that was an early concept art for He-Man before they actually settled on the He-Man we all know. Hang on a minute, I think I've got the figure somewhere. Yeah, this guy. I'm sure it was this guy who was a statue in that shop and they were trying to pull the sword out of his hand. I'm pretty sure of that. It looks quite similar. Maybe I'm wrong. You guys can let me know if you're bigger He-Man fans than I am. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it was this guy, who is a different version of He-Man, if I'm not mistaken. I love how they've just stayed faithful to all of the characters out of the cartoon and you can just easily recognise them. There's no mistaking who they are. I saw Fisto. I'm pretty sure it was Fisto. What I like the most about the look of this movie is that it looks like they've taken the animated series from the 80s and just thrown it into live action. They've just given us exactly what I wanted, and I presume that's what other people wanted as well. Just a straight up adaptation of the 80s cartoon. And that looks like what they've done. The characters on screen are easily recognisable, and it just looks like a lot of fun, this movie. I'm all on board. It reminded me in some ways of Thor Ragnarok, and I absolutely love that movie, and I love the visual style of that movie. I think it goes well, that kind of visual style, to He-Man as well, and that definitely looks like the route they've gone down. But I want to know what you think. Are you excited by this trailer? Are you happy that they seem to have gone down the route of just giving us the live action version of the cartoon from the 80s? Or were you expecting something a little bit more gritty, a little bit more serious maybe? Me, I'm all for this. I think it looks like a good day out at the cinema. A lot of fun, you know, just a great popcorn movie that you come out of the cinema feeling good about. I hope I'm right. I really do, because I've been waiting for this movie for such a long time, and it's finally here, and I'm just buzzing about it. I'm buzzing. So that's it. Let me know in the comment section what you think of this trailer. It's won me over. It really has.